Welcome to inquiry number 6 in the Alpha Group, part of Science 129. There are 4 of us, Sage, Paige, Madison, and myself, Elisa. For those of you who have been following, this science inquiry is based on earth science. More specifically, we're going to answer a question. If you have a 9-inch fan in a room that has a controlled temperature of 72 degrees Fahrenheit, will the air that this fan moves change the temperature in the room? I have a partner here that's going to help me with a little bit of dialogue so that, we can have an everyday conversation about what really happens when you use a fan on a hot day.
So when I'm sitting at a park and it's a little hot outside and then I get a nice breeze, is the breeze cold or is the air cold or is it just air movement that's cooling me off?
Is it the air moving, or is it cold air, or what is it? Well, there's the question, and I don't have the answer to that, which is why we're doing our experiment today. So if you're in a room in your kitchen or your basement on a hot day and it's 72 degrees, will a fan cool down the room?
I think it is. No, I do not believe so. I believe it is just air movement, but that's why you're doing your experiment. Let's find out.
Okay. How long should we use the fan in a controlled experiment? 2 minutes, 6 minutes, 10 minutes?
Let's say 5.
5 minutes. So it is now 11:44. So we'll go on till 11:39 and see what happens. This is a 9-inch fan. We're going to set it on high, and we are still at 72 degrees. And it is 11:44 a.m. on March 10th, 2018. And we are approximately 11 inches from the fan to our temperature gauge. It feels like cold air. If I put my hand in front of the fan, I can feel the air being distributed, and it feels cool. It feels cooler here than it does out here. It is now 11:46. We are 2 minutes into our experiment, and there is no change.
Mrs. Molina, can I ask a question?
Sure.
If it's 72 degrees in the summertime and you turn a fan on, it feels cooler. But if it's 72 degrees in the wintertime and you turn a fan on, why does it feel even colder?
That's a great question. Let's save that for a different lesson. It is now 11:48 and there is no change. I'm going to say that I now agree. There isn't going to be a change. It's going to remain 72 degrees in here, even though it sure does feel a lot cooler in this space. Will you repeat that question?
If it's 72 degrees in the summertime and they turn a fan on, it's more comfortable. It feels like it's cooler. But if I turn a fan on in the wintertime and it's 72 degrees, I get cold. Why is that?
Well, I think that might have something to do with humidity and the air temperature. But again, we'll have to save that question for a different lesson. It is now 11:49 a.m. and there is no change. So thank you for joining us. Click below for a detailed scientific report on the cause and effect of the fan moving air in a room at a constant temperature. Have a nice day.